Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The greatest YouTube channel of all time.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I just like to tell myself that, but we all know that's a lie. Anyway, this video is going to be all about my top 10 favorite professional wrestlers in WWE history. I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments though. Let's get started. At my number 10, I have the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Yeah, I know, very shocking. I just love his character work. And, oh my lord, Paul Heyman has helped this man so much get off and running with this persona. I mean, he's the one who brought the persona to WWE. He's the one who suggested that Roman Reigns should try something new. And thank God he did, because we all know how the big dog went. Oh, basically got destroyed by John Cena because the man couldn't cut a promo to save his life.
Usually I gotta come out here and stay sharp. All I gotta do is come out here and let you talk.
Anyway, Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Oh, it is everything you want in a professional wrestler. His storytelling, his mannerisms are just so good. I cannot with the man. He is just so good at what he does. And it's all about telling a story. Maybe his in-ring work isn't the best, but it's probably one of the best in the WWE. I mean, come on. It is. And it's just the storytelling. He's gotten so much better on the mic. It's the small details. His entrance. Like, look at his entrance. Like, you know you're fighting the big guy in the company with his entrance. His entrance alone. Like, that's like king-worthy. And look at him. I mean, carrying himself, raising his title at the beat of his music. Like, come on. Like, what is that? And then his big pyro behind him. Like, guys, what the hell? No one in the WWE has that other than Rhea's Stomp or Cody's Whoa. Or Seth Rollins. Woo! Woo! The crowd just does not shut the hell up sometimes. But anyway, moving on. Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, not Big Dog, at number 10. Moving on to my number 9. The greatest. I mean, the absolute greatest Mysterio of all time. Dominic Mysterio. This man just works his character to a T. This man is so good at working his character. His promos, I mean, if you could actually hear a word he could say, I would assume are really good. I mean, we just heard him cut a phenomenal promo basically telling Liv to go F off, which that was awesome, by the way. I'm so happy he finally did that. But anyway, his character work is just on another level. I mean, he might be the biggest heel in the company right now because, I mean, at this point, I feel like it's just a joke. He literally gets himself booed out of the building all the time. And he's nowhere near that great in the ring. But it's, again, his work. If he never stepped out of his dad's shadow, that deadbeat, if he never did that, I mean, Dom honestly might be out of the WWE. I'm not even going to lie. As I said, though, his in-ring performance is not the best. But again, he only started professional wrestling 4 years ago. Put that in perspective. 4 years ago, and he's on probably one of the biggest stages of them all, if not the grandest. And it's like, he gets the most heat in the company, and yet he's not even that great of an in-ring worker. Dom's in a great position, and he's only 27 years old, mind you. He just turned 27. He's in a great spot. At my number 8 position, it's mommy herself, Rhea Ripley. Yes, in my opinion, she is the greatest professional women's wrestler of all time.
Brother, this guy stinks!
And she's only 27. I hate to break it to y'all, but Trish was good for her time. Lita was good for her time. Chyna was okay for her time. But they come nowhere near as good as Rhea is. She's 27 and is the biggest, like, top 3 biggest name in the company right now, behind Roman and Cody. Like, can you believe that? That is insane. I mean, she's selling out certain, like, things like photographs and all that stuff before anyone else. Like, she legit is the biggest name on Monday Night Raw right now. That is incredible. And people always are like, nah, it's CM Punk. Nah, it's Seth Rollins. Nah, it's Drew McIntyre. Buddy, it's Rhea Ripley. Can you believe that? I would never would have thought in a million years that Rhea Ripley would become this big, but ever since joining Judgment Day, and ever since Dirty Dom came to the scene of Judgment Day, and them two became a pair, they have been just so phenomenal together. Dom has brought out a version of Rhea that I never thought I would see. He has brought her character to life. He has given her a personality that many people often forget about. He is the reason that she is the way she is right now. He gave her that mommy nickname. And if you guys go back and watch a lot of her older stuff, she did not have much personality. But with Dom, her personality has gone out of this world. I mean, it's like she's an entirely different person. It's insane. Rhea's character work, I mean, is probably the best. I mean, Becky Lynch comes close, but it's just Rhea gives you another oomph in the ring, and you also got to count in-ring performance. Becky might be a tad better on the mic, but Rhea is basically there. I mean, I don't even think Becky's all that much better. People want to say Becky's better, but she's not. Take Becky's mic performance and Charlotte Flair's in-ring performance, put them together, and that's what you get. You get Rhea Ripley. Like, come on. She's the one who's actually she's the one who actually got me into women's professional wrestling. Yeah, I'm going to be a little like that. I could care less about women's professional wrestling because it really wasn't that entertaining to watch. The matches were lackluster and the storytelling really wasn't the greatest. But the best women's feud is being told right now between Rhea and Liv Morgan, and holy crap, that thing is just taking off. At number 7, I have the dead man, The Undertaker. This man, I mean, his persona, you never saw anything like it. I mean, I don't even need to say many words for him. I mean, his undefeated streak speaks for itself. At WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. I mean, Shawn Michaels might be considered Mr. WrestleMania, but The Undertaker literally had an undefeated streak. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started with Brock Lesnar beating him. My reaction was the same guy in the guy in the crowd that night. Like, why would you have Brock Lesnar do it? I mean, if you were going to have someone do it, it probably should have been Roman. I mean, Roman even ended up beating him. It's like, what the hell? Like, why? Roman should have been the one to break the streak if you were going to have it broken in at all. There is a good argument that streak should never have been broken. I mean, seriously. Poor Undertaker. Like, what the hell was that? Brock Lesnar should not have beaten him. Again, The Undertaker, we've never seen anyone like him. He's the first one to bring a character like that to life and do it at such a high level. No, we are not talking about the American Badass.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
What the hell was that? Like, come on. My number 6, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. Oh my gosh. Yes, Jeff Hardy is above Undertaker. Come at me. Jeff Hardy, wow. I mean, he really personified risk-taking. This man literally would put his body on the line. There would be times that I would just be like, oh my god, is he alive? I mean, you would hear JR say it on commentary. Jeff Hardy, what the hell are you doing, dude? Jumping off of a trailer outside onto Umaga? Like, come on. Getting speared off a 20-foot ladder by Edge? Like, what the hell? What is this? Jeff Hardy, all of his matches were just so much fun to watch. Yes, his his mic skills were not the greatest, but come on, the man knew how to put on a show. It was sports entertainment for a reason, and Jeff Hardy personified entertainment. At my number 5, I have CM Punk, the man who knows how to work the mic.
Hey, I'm not the one that dressed like a cowboy today, but I'll be your Huckleberry. Let's go.
This man will easily go down as one of the greatest mic workers of all time. I mean, his matches speak for themselves. He can put on a great match, but oh my goodness, his feuds with Drew McIntyre and John Cena were out of this world. Don't even forget Rey Mysterio when Rey ended up shaving his head. Yeah, his feuds are just phenomenal. The man knows how to work the mic so damn well. I mean, the reason I'm not going into Punk as much as I went into Dom and Rhea is because Dom and Rhea are more, recent. So obviously I have to give them a little bit more explanation. But CM Punk just speaks for himself.
I am the best in the world.
Number 4, I have
Kurt Angle!
Kurt Angle. I mean, he was just so good at being a villain that everyone just despised. I mean, he was that American hero that people just hated. His Olympic medal that he won, wow. He tried to use that to say that you shouldn't hate him. God, that made people hate him even more. And again, he was probably, let's be realistic here. He was the best professional wrestler they've ever had. Like, in-ring work, he was the best they had. His in-ring wrestling was just out of this world. And there was nobody who could ever out-wrestle him. And top it off with his mic skills that he got from working with people like The Rock and even Stone Cold. I mean, the guy knew how to work the mic so well.
And I'm a man who loves to play with boys.
God!
Spoiler alert, Stone Cold and The Rock are not on my list.
You are one dumb son of a bitch.
But enough about them two. It's about Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle knows how to put on an amazing match and create an amazing feud, and that's why I have him at my number 4 position. Number 3, I have Triple H. Because everything I just said about Kurt Angle, Triple H just does better. Triple H knew how to work the mic so much better, and Kurt Angle knew how to do it so well as well. I mean, what the hell? You have 2 of the greatest mic workers back to back like this? Like, come on. Triple H knew how to work the mic. Triple H just personified the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, so damn well. I mean, Triple H was definitely the top person in the company during the Ruthless Aggression Era. There's no doubt about that. And his in-ring work, I mean, come on. The man, I mean, he might be the best at in-ring psychology in WWE history. I mean, he's up there. I think my number 2, though, is probably the best, but he's probably number 2. Triple H, I think, is one of the best in-ring workers of all time. His mic skills are out of this world. I mean, go back and watch him cut a promo. Good Lord, Ruthless Aggression Era, it was pretty damn ruthless.
Why would you want the dog in the first place? Isn't one bitch in the house enough?
That's my number 2. I have the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Shawn's matches, oh my gosh, were so good to watch. If you have never watched the Kurt Angle versus Shawn match at the 2005 WrestleMania, you need to. That match might be the best in-ring match I have ever watched. It takes in-ring psychology to a whole nother level. I have never seen anybody out-wrestle Kurt Angle for as long as Shawn Michaels did. Shawn out-wrestled him, and you could see Kurt getting frustrated. And honestly, some of this probably was scripted, obviously, but a lot of it, I don't even know if it was. Kurt, truthfully, might not have been expecting him to be taken to the ringer like Shawn did. I mean, both of them are so good at their in-ring psychology. Shawn showed why he's one of the best professional wrestlers of all time. I mean, he's easily the best seller of all time. Oh, what the hell was that? Anyway, Sean, truthfully, he's probably the best professional wrestler of all time. I mean, if it wasn't for my number one person, who I just could not stop watching, I always loved watching him wrestle, but Sean is probably the best professional wrestler of all time. And you can get mad at me all you want, but in my opinion, Sean's the best of all time. At my number one, it's Rey Mysterio. Rey is really the one who got me into professional wrestling in the first place. Watching him do all of these high flying moves. I mean, good lord, what the hell? Jumping off a cage back into a ring or whatever? Like, what in the world? If you've ever seen any of his matches with Eddie Guerrero, especially his custody of Dom match, oh my gosh. These two, they just knew how to put on an excellent performance. But Rey, I mean, his body just went through the ringer. I mean, if you have heard how many knee surgeries the man has had, good lord, you would probably think his knee wouldn't even be there anymore. Like, what the hell? The things Rey put his body through to put on a masterful show. I mean, if you thought Jeff Hardy was crazy, Rey, oh my gosh. I mean, he got launched like a torpedo into a trailer.
Oh no! Hold it! Head first!
Rey, I mean, as much as you want to joke and say Dom's the greatest Mysterio of all time, it's Rey.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
And that's no joke. Rey's the greatest luchador of all time. Rey personified high flying to a T, and his matches were just so much fun to watch. Alright, that's my list. Now, please feel free to bully me in the comments because I know this list is so controversial. I know it is. I don't know any better, man. This is just who I like to watch. Give me your list. And if you don't actually want to bully me, I appreciate it. I really do. I really would love to hear what you guys have to say. I'm very, very intrigued, and maybe you can change my list. Maybe you guys can convince me to change it. I really would love to know. Anyway, till next time, it's been a privilege, y'all.